Hi, and welcome to this week's Coach's Corner. Our edition this week will feature Ponca City High Stepper coach Kristin Smith, and the High Steppers getting set for Nationals about 6 weeks away. This is a busy week for our High Steppers, though, as they perform a couple of times this week, and they actually will have their mini stepper night on Tuesday. Coach, did we do well on mini steppers? Are there a lot of girls involved?
Yeah, we have 172 mini steppers, which is great because, you know, when we do mini steppers during basketball and wrestling season, we start competing, especially with those 3rd, 4th, 5th grade girls with basketball because basketball season is going on and tournaments. And then, of course, the father-daughter dance is right in the middle of that. And so, you know, we're really competing with a lot of different events. But, yeah, we have 172, so that is great. We're excited.
People will ask, how in the world do you get 172? Well, you kind of split it up, don't you?
Yeah, we do. We don't have 172 at the gym in the same time, so that's good. But our age groups they start at 3 years old, and then they go to 1st grade, and that's our early session. And then that's from 5 till 6. And then the older group is 2nd grade through 6th grade. And they come in from 6:30 to 7:30. And they perform at different times, too.
The girls, I guess, is at halftime of each game that they'll perform?
Yeah, the little girls, if you want to come out, the little girls are performing at halftime of the girls' game and on tomorrow night. And then the older girls are performing at halftime of the boys' game.
And, again, done this for so long, as has Kristin, but we enjoy people watching and coming out and supporting those little girls. But there's a real important reason why you have the Mini Stepper Clinic and the performances. It is a great fundraiser. I know with their nationals coming up, that money will be well spent.
Oh, it definitely will be. And we so appreciate all the support that Ponca City gives us. And you know, through the Mini Stepper Clinic and through all our other fundraisers that we do, it really does help out. The Mini Stepper money will be going to nationals costuming and transportation and things like that for us for nationals. We had to do 3 new costumes this year, new poms and new hoops. So it was, we spent a lot of money.
Just in transportation costs, I can't imagine how much more it's going to cost. Now, the gas prices may help a little bit, but transportation is just 10 years ago. I mean, it's so much more than it was.
Oh, it is. It's crazy. It's crazy how much it costs to go somewhere with a big group of girls. It really is. But, you know, we're glad that school transportation is available for us and you know, does such a great job and gets us there safely. So
what's amazing about this program, and I guess it's all of our youth programs that we have, whether it's Mini Stepper or Mini Cheer or whatever it is that, you know, sometimes things run its course, Coach. These have not run their course, have they? You still get lots of girls out, lots of participation.
Well, you know, we really do, and that it is so fun. And some of the greatest things are when my girls talk about when they were mini steppers, and you know, they're like, "Oh my gosh, Miss Smith, I remember doing, you know, whatever dance," or "I remember so and so was my high stepper," and it's just. Of course, that tells you how old I am, but that, you know, mini steppers are growing up and being high steppers, but still, it is so fun to see that those girls kind of kept that excitement and that was something they really wanted to do, and they started out with mini steppers and went on and in high school became a high stepper.
Absolutely. So. Well, I think one of the interesting things is too that Coach Smith and her girls are very active in our community. You try to do as many things as you can in the community, go to as many parades. I know you assist in all kinds of community wellness. And when they're out there, they're high steppers. They're representing our school, representing you. And that's one of the reasons of the successful program.
Yeah, I thank you. I hope so. In fact, my girls just worked the father-daughter dance on Saturday night and just had a great time, and they went out and helped the photographers and helped them take tickets and got the little girls dancing on the floor, you know, because sometimes dads stand back just a little bit, and so they got the dancing going and just had a great time and so it is good that they're out in the community and that people see them, and not just at halftime, but they see them helping out and they see them being supportive of everything our community does.
Absolutely.
So
well, I mentioned we're about 6 weeks away from the national
yeah.
competition.
Oh, gosh.
It just seems like
It's
we
a little bit
were
of a
just
shock.
talking about that, and here it is, another year goes by.
I know
But
it.
for those that aren't familiar, maybe you could explain where you're going and what some of your expectations are this year from your girls squad.
Sure. We go to Denton, Texas. It's the University of North Texas where the competition is held. It is the biggest drill team national competition in the country. So, it is definitely very competitive. Every year I expect my girls to win. Granted, we don't win every year, and of course, honestly, of course, you're not going to win every year, but you always want to go in with that expectation that we can win this, and that's definitely the expectation that we're going in with this year. We have 4 really, really cool team routines. Just the way the basketball season fell this year, we have not gotten to put. We have not and will not be able to put very many nationals routines on the floor at basketball season, which is kind of scaring me just a little bit because I like to get them in front of people before we actually compete them. But we did our hoop about a week and a half or 2 weeks ago. I don't know. At last home basketball game. We did that, and the only other routine we'll be able to get on the floor is our military for senior night. Before we do our parent performance. So because of mini steppers and just the way the games fell, we didn't get much time for nationals, but that's okay. We're definitely working on them at practice, and we do a parent performance on March the 7th, and that is open to the public too, and anybody can come watch, and we'll put everything on the floor that day, so that'll be good.
But these girls that represent us, Coach, morning, noon, and night, they're working on some phase of this national routine. I'm sure they do it in their own time, their own spare time.
Right.
But there's a lot of effort that goes in. And, unlike maybe some sports where you could have a mistake and still come back, it's a one-shot deal. They get one shot at it and they have to be perfect, and it's a lot of pressure, too.
It is. It really is. I tell those girls, we have worked all year for 12 minutes on the floor because we do 4 routines. They're about 3 minutes apiece. That's 12 minutes on the floor. That's what you've worked months and months and months and months for. And when you kind of put it to them like that, it's a reality check that you have got to be perfect every time you walk out on the floor because that's the only thing the judges see. So.
And you could even be perfect, and it may not be good enough.
That's exactly
because,
right.
Exactly right. I can remember going down for 3 years and watching, and that was several years ago. And to the naked eye, you can't see any mistakes. The trained eyes can see a few mistakes.
Right.
But the competition, even I'm sure since my daughter was involved in the last 6 or 7 years, I'm sure the competition is much greater. The kids are much, maybe not much, but everybody is so exact, and these skill levels of these kids is incredible. Isn't it?
It is. It's just like. Yeah, it's just like with any sport, it just keeps bumping up. You just keep going to the next level. And yeah, it is. There are many times that I have thought we could not have executed that dance any better, and we still didn't win. And that's okay. That's a good lesson for the girls to learn too. That sometimes you do your absolute best, and it's just not good enough, but you still keep trying.
Absolutely, and I know you're very proud of the success. The trophy cabinets are filled with high stepper trophies and mementos of these national competition. All you do is ask your girls to do the best they can, and
That's right.
When they do, and it's such a family affair. Families are all down there. You have all the girls with moms and dads and parents. So it's not the end of the year, but it kind of is the end of the year for high stepping, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. It is the big culminating event for us, and it's like one of the biggest tailgating events out there because so many people, we tailgate, we bring a big RV and tents and set up and grill and cook, and when the girls have a break, we're all gathered together and eating and talking and just trying to have that team atmosphere with their families and the girls. So it is a fun day, but it is a stressful day.
Okay. Tomorrow night, we record on a Monday, so the Tuesday we'll have mini steppers, and then senior night activities on the week from this Friday when Guthrie comes to town for basketball. Is that going to be the night that we get to see your girls
That'll
and
be-
their moms and dads and all that?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, they will be introduced for senior night, and that's the night we'll do our military for
Very good.
nationals. So,
Very good.
and it's different. I mean, it is different. So I just I put that out there. It is different than what we've done before, but it's really cool.
Very
So-
good. Hey, good luck to you. I know
Thanks.
you'll do a great job, and support those high steppers. They do a great job representing us here in the Ponca City community. Kristin Smith, our high stepper coach on Coach's Corner.